The Nigerian Army says soldiers killed in the Okuama community in Delta State are to be buried today at the National Cemetery in Abuja. This was disclosed in a statement posted on the Nigerian Army's X handle on Tuesday, adding that the burial will be held by 3 p.m. President Bola Tinubu is billed to be the special guest of honor at the event. At least 17 military personnel were killed by irate youth during a communal clash over a land dispute in Bomadi and Okuama communities in the state. According to the report, the personnel attached to the 181 Amphibious Battalion were responding to a distress call when they were ambushed and killed. After the killing, there were reports that the military was planning a reprisal on the communities involved. However, denying the allegation, the defense headquarters slammed the community and stressed that no amount of propaganda would stop culprits from being nabbed. And following his invitation by the federal government over his comments on the activities of bandits, Kaduna Islamic cleric Sheikh Gumi said he had a productive interaction with the agencies on how to curb banditry across the country. The Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, on Monday, while addressing State House journalists, had disclosed that the government deemed it fit to invite the cleric for questioning, adding that Gumi was not above the law. Recall that Gumi had offered to negotiate with bandits who abducted about 287 school children, 137 as claimed by the Kaduna State government from Kuriga Government Secondary and LEA primary schools in the Chukun local government area of the state. In a post on his formerly Twitter handle, Hamad_Gumi on Tuesday, Gumi assured his followers that there was no cause for alarm, adding that there was no animosity in the course of the meeting and called for unity and synergy to achieve everlasting peace. Now, the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit says it has uncovered 27 cells belonging to the indigenous peoples of Biafra (IPOB) in 22 countries across the globe, including the United States of America and the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The NFIU said the US and the UK house the largest numbers of these IPOB cells per country, with 7 and 6 operating IPOB cells respectively in both countries. Details of the development were revealed in a newsletter exposing the funding of terror activities in Nigeria by IPOB, bandits and other terror groups through global crowdfunding and on-spot betting platforms. The federal government had in 2017 proscribed IPOB and designated the Self-Determination Group a terrorist organization. Its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is currently being tried on the NFIU. In the document titled Counterterrorism Financial Newsletter linked the running of IPOB to 54 individuals across the globe. And the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps Commandant General Special Intelligence Squad has uncovered a massive illegal oil refining site in a forest in the Odagwa community of the Eche local government area of Rivers State. According to the NSCDC, the site has 10 illegal refineries with an estimated 500,000 liters of crude oil contained in about 50 illegally constructed reservoirs. The security agency said it arrested 5 suspects during a raid on the site. The NSCDC spokesman, Rivers State Command Olufemi Ayodele, disclosed this while parading the suspects before newsmen. Ayodele said the site was uncovered based on credible intelligence gathered. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Air Force on Wednesday said its personnel attached to Operation Delta Safe destroyed barges loaded with stolen crude oil. The service also said several illegal oil refining sites at Bile, Dariama, Elem, Bekinkiri, Temakiri, Okumakiri, and Degema in Rivers State were destroyed during operations conducted between March 25 and 26. The service, in a statement by its Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Vice Marshal Edward Gapquet, said a barge laden with illegally refined crude oil was spotted at Bile and bombed, while at Dariama and Tumakri active legal refining site with reservoirs and cooking pots were also destroyed. Now, the Federal Road Safety Corps says it has set up more than 200 mobile courts to prosecute traffic offenders during the Easter Special patrol operations across the country. This was contained in a statement on Wednesday by the Core Public Education Officer, Jonas Agu. Agu said the mobile courts were set up towards ensuring a safe and smooth 2024 Easter celebration. He quoted the Court Marshal Dauda Biu as urging the commanding officers to ensure full deployment of staff for maximum visibility. Biu urged them to ensure prompt removal of obstructions on all highways across the country. This, he said, was in line with the operational guidelines of the 2024 Special Patrol scheduled to commence from March 29 to April 2. According to him, the objectives of the special operations are reducing road traffic crashes, road traffic fatalities, and road traffic injuries. A WHO Europe report covering 44 countries, says on Wednesday that 16% of children aged 11 to 15 were cyberbullied in 2022, up from 13% 4 years ago. This report, according to the WHO Regional Director for Europe, Hans Klugis, is a wake-up call for all to address bullying and violence whenever and wherever it happens. 15% of boys and 16% of girls reported being cyberbullied at least once in recent months, according to the study entitled Health Behavior in School-Aged Children. The UN agency noted that the pandemic has changed the way adolescents behave towards each other. Virtual forms of peer violence have become particularly relevant since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, when young people's worlds became increasingly virtual during times of lockdown. According to the reports, other bullying has remained largely stable with just a slight increase. 11% of boys and girls reported being bullied at school at least 2 or 3 times a month in the past couple of months, compared to 10% 4 years ago. The highest levels of cyberbullying were experienced by boys in Bulgaria, Lithuania, Moldova, and Poland, while the lowest levels were reported in Spain, the WHO said, without providing detailed data. Let's talk some politics now. The Edo State chapter of the People's Democratic Party has picked the current secretary to the state government, Osaudion Oge, as a running mate to his governorship candidate, Aswe Ighodalo. Oge is an appointee of Governor Obaseki, who is believed to be backing Ighodalo. A top PDP chieftain who confirmed Oge's choice yesterday said it was believed that the SSG would give the party a chance of winning the September 21 governorship election in the state. It stated that the party consulted widely before settling for the SSG, who has been a loyal party man and a grassroots mobilizer. Development was also confirmed in Abuja by the PDP National Publicity Secretary, Debo Lugwawa. Last month, Ighodalo, former chairman of the Sterling Bank, emerged as the PDP governorship candidate in Edo State.